Okay, so let's go to the next video. Let's go to that D.L. Hughley video about social media. Yeah, let's play that.
I think that there can be a level of humanity in throughout the judicial system.
Right.
And I think one thing you do is embody that. I think you bring pragmatism and a kind of a sober eye, even though you're getting drunk right now, but I'm just saying. And a realistic approach, because I think that most times when people are in a marriage, they tend to have very unrealistic ideas of what that looks like.
Yeah, they absolutely have no idea what they're doing. And so what I do on divorce court, I'm speaking to y'all, the two of you.
Right.
But I know what you do, a lot of other dudes are doing. I know what you're doing is a lot of other women are doing. So if I speak not only to you, but to the general principle beyond the foolishness that y'all in, I can speak to a whole lot of people.
What is the number one thing people, like, that people dissolve their marriages over?
It used to be money. Now, I really believe that social media has changed the entire landscape of relationships. The entire landscape.
The number one reason people get divorced is social media. Wow! It ain't money no more. It's social. It's just gonna explain itself. Hit play.
Dissolve their marriages over.
It used to be money. Now, I really believe that social media has changed the entire landscape of relationships. The entire landscape. I remember when I started on divorce court, you never hear about it. Now, it's the go-to feel-good device when she's getting on my nerves or he's getting on my nerves. I used to have to leave the house to cheat. Now I can cheat on you sitting next to you.
Easy access.
I'm with easy access. And we are not creatures willing to deal with a lot of discomfort. So instead of having the argument with you, I go online, do some subtext, Facebook. You know, a guy from junior high says hello, who's not currently getting on my nerves. Next thing you know,
or
there's
the
an error
online sites like Tinder. And if your guy is messing with your spirit, you can go in the other room and swipe left or right, and then go around the corner and you good.
Or advertising your relationship on Facebook. So everybody chronicles what you do. So you change what you do in order for your chronicle not to look bad. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose my self-respect. He did this, so I'm going to go on and do that. It just messes with the whole thing.
All right, so she says social media, right? Give me 2 Timothy 2 and 3 and verse 4. Yeah, social media is destroying marriages. Remember today's world events, so we're going over some different things. Social media. So newsflash, women, you shouldn't be running to Facebook and putting all your daggone emotions.
That's right.
You brothers, everything that we give you in IUIC does not belong on damn Facebook.
Right.
Brothers sharing in-house information of stuff going on in IUIC on Facebook. Stop living your life through social media so you can pretend to be more than who you really are. All right, read that.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ.
Read.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
If you live your life through social media, everything you post everything that happens to you, all your emotions, sisters, is all over that, and you try to make slide innuendo comments that you ain't really talking about them, is coded, coded hatred, coded I'm mad at you, right? You are caught up in the affairs of this world. That's what they do out there. God give you laws, statutes, and commandments on how to handle things when you are in a disagreement with your husband or your wife. Right? Now, here it is. Give me the next video. I'm gonna show you. Here is the utter disaster of living your life through social media. Right? Ayesha Carey says that the lack of male attention makes her feel a little insecure.
You know who was going to bring this out.
You know it was coming.
We was going to touch it.
Because the world doesn't see her as a fight. She's insecure about that. So she went to social media to let all of you all know that because y'all don't be treating her like a whore, she feels bad about herself.
Yeah, and not only that, then she says that her husband don't please her in the bedroom. That's the next level. On social media. Oh, lying. Yes. Those are the steps. They're not getting enough attention, and then afterwards it's spewed. They go ahead and She just told the whole world, I'm ready to commit adultery. I'm ready to do. Come on. Show me a little attention, I'll give it up.
While he's on the road?
Right.
And eat a box. All right, so let's play that video. Let's see what she said.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
Stop! What she got to look for?
Right. I want you to
they was trying to, you know, cover her.
Yeah.
They were trying to look, you're not worried, don't be worried about it. Meaning you're not looking.
Look, check this out though. This is let you know the mindset of every one of them up there has the mindset of a Babylonian woman. She's married. The woman sitting next to her is her mother-in-law's married. Jada Pinkett is married also, and the other women that's sitting are all married.
She's a swinger.
And they talking about, and they all sitting on there talking about you not looking for it. So what's that telling you that them married women's out there looking for?
Out there looking to get pounded.
They looking for men to show them attention out there in the world other than their husband.
And she probably don't even care. If she commits adultery, her husband signed a contract for $201 million.
Well, she getting half of that off
She getting half of that if she get divorced. No matter what she did, she's getting 100 and something million to be a thought.
All right,
that's the council of whores.
Right. Her mother-in-law is sitting next to her and justifying that she wants attention from somebody other than her son.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. My mama Judah. She got dealt with off rips. She got dealt with.
That's crazy.
Council of whores, Cal.
That's the Babylonian mind. My husband give me ain't enough. I need validation from every other man on the earth. Therefore, that's why women dress the way they dress, do the things they do. They know that stuff is morally wrong, but they want attention from some man, so they do those things. And I've seen memes where, you know, you see she's dressed like she's on there dressed like a married woman. Her chest and stuff and all that. So a lot of her clothes, she majority dresses like she's modest. Some of her clothes, majority of them, right? A meme says, you know, it's got a picture of her and Stephen Curry walking beside each other, and she's completely covered up. And it says she's mad that nobody talking to her when she's dressed like a Mormon. If she went in the house and put on less clothes, maybe somebody would talk to you. Yeah. That's what it says in the meme. All right, go ahead. Go, give me Sirach 26. Go ahead.
No, I'm just
26:14.
I was just gonna say, y'all, our people need us for real.
Yeah.
And Cal was bringing up, I know the attention's on the man, but sisters, y'all are needed.
Yeah.
Look at the counsel that was given by elderly women.
Married elderly women.
Telling her, oh, it's okay, you ain't looking.
If you look, you'll see it, because I be looking too.
Goodness gracious.
Thank you. They call it cat calling.
And Jada Pinkett is a well-known swanker.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And that's the counselor who she get counsel from.
Sirach 26:14-15.
Sirach. Hey, I told the workers at my job next year they're gonna be divorced. Watch.
Read that.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
Instructed in what, brothers? What does God want the women's mind to be instructed in? In the laws, into how to love their husbands right.
That's right. That's right.
Sisters, it's your job to teach these ungodly Babylonian women of ours, of our nation, how to love their husbands right. And that's going to be shown through your words and your actions. So your daughters don't grow up, and if no man on the street is hollering and say, hey, mommy, hey, yo, with the backside, you, hey, yo, with the green hair, you, with the purple hair, hey, you with the fine weave, yeah, I'm talking to you with the red bottoms on. It's your job to teach them that before they end up with that mindset that ain't well instructed.
Right.
Read on verse 15.
A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace.
That up until that point, I thought she was a shamefaced woman. But a shamefaced woman would not go on the internet and in a live video and say, you know what, nobody is hollering at me. I'm married for years and got 2-3 kids now.
I think they've been together since high school.
High school. We've been together since high school, and these other men ain't hollering at me in the last 10 years. I don't feel as attractive no more. That's not a shamefaced woman at all. Read on.
A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued.
Sisters, your mind in these laws, statutes, and commandments of God on how to deal with your husband, God said you can't put a value on it because you see how they thinking out there in the world. They think like that, I need attention from somewhere, let me get it. Your mind is so much, you can't put a value on it. So all praise to the Most High that y'all are in here learning how to be righteous women and how to love your husband according to how God tells you. So he can do this. Proverbs 31. That's the last scripture here because headquarters about to come on.
Yeah, I just want to say this real quick. So, sisters, y'all got to take your rightful place in this walk.
Yep.
You have to take your place. You was put here for a reason. Not to just sit here and do nothing. Your sisters depend on you.
Right.
So that means not only the men is at war, the sisters are at war as well. That's war. That's spiritual warfare.
Yeah.
They declared war through the uniform, through their pants, through their Tatiana-ness.
That's the word. We'll take
the word, bro. I'm telling you are at war. So now you have to be properly prepared for battle.
And the heavy thing about it is, how many, on a scale of, out of 100%, how many women in the world you think, percentage-wise, agree with what she says?
99,
98%.
Two-thirds. I would say like 85%.
Two-thirds. That's right.
There you go.
He broke it down. 85%, two-thirds of them agree that if a man ain't hollering at you out there in the world, something might be wrong with you. I feel you, sister. And they backed it up on Twitter because she came back and said something a few days later, and all the posts on that thing was agreeing with her. Oh, I love how you're so vulnerable and you just put yourself out there, your insecurities and things like that. No, it ain't supposed to be like that. The reason why you don't want no man hollering at you on the street and for you to dress modest and put on some clothes, Proverbs 31, verse 10 and 11.
Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies.
That's why God said her mind cannot be valued. A part of you being a virtuous woman, sisters, is your mind. The way you carry yourself. Read on.
The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
How can I trust in my wife when she's out here and she wants man to holler at her while I'm on the road? How can I shoot my jumper if I'm Steph Curry and it's good and I know that she might be in the crowd as a dude behind her sitting on the 8th row like, hey mommy, you keep standing up, you put that thing in my face. I seen in the post where you said Steph, he ain't laying it down.
There you go. Yeah. Now every man that see her gonna try her. They're gonna try, and I'll tell you now. It's a mission to get her,
to get them draws out of you now. How can your husband safely trust in you when you want attention from other men? God ordained you to be with that man that you are married to. Y'all one flesh. How dare you want attention from Negroes that don't want nothing to do with you but what's between your legs. It ain't like them men that's hollering at her like, hey, I want to take you from Steph Curry to make you my wife because I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm only talking to you because you got some physical attributes that I would like to have for tonight.
And Cap, you know how bad this is going to be because a lot of sisters look up to those types of relationships.
Yeah, they do.
And they're going to see that one by itself and they're going to think, damn, having a faithful relationship must not be enough.
Yep.
I'm going to need extra. There's something else that I'm going to need besides having children, a husband, and having $1 million house.
Right, you know what? They give up hope too. A lot of sisters that's fighting, they give up hope. Say, this ain't possible.
Yep. Yeah,
long-lasting relationships ain't possible
every
no more.
woman that don't believe in marriage, she just justified them even more. See, you can be married with kids and have all the money,
millions of dollars,
and it still don't make you happy. See, that's why I just stay with myself. I do my thing.
Right.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Thus being more thoughtin', what did you say?
Thought-ish.
Tatiana-ish.
Damn.
It's destroying our communities, the mindset. So brothers, sisters, pay attention to world events, because it's going to be your job when they start shutting down your platform of information to get out to people, right? It's going to be your job to take the gospel to them. Okay, so we'll end it on today on that scripture right there.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. That's right. Take care of us. Take care of our wives. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. We have repented. How about you? How about you? People want to know who's the king.
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.